Good morning, children. In the last class, I taught you about the different reproductive phases in human beings. There is a particular system in which the major events in reproductive phase of human beings takes place. A group of organs which involve in the reproduction is known as the reproductive system in both male and female organisms. Now we can see the male reproductive system in detail. See, the male reproductive system means a group of organs which involve in the reproduction of male organism, and it comprises three parts. The three parts are, first one, primary sex organ, and the second part is secondary sex organs, and the third part is external genitalia. These are the three main parts of male reproductive system. And now we can see which is the primary sex organ in male reproductive system. The primary sex organ is a pair of testes. This is the primary sex organ in male reproductive system. Why it is known as primary sex organ? Because the testis is responsible for the production of male gamete as well as male sex hormone. The male gamete is sperm and the male sex hormone is testosterone, that I will teach you later. And now we can see what is a secondary sex organ. The secondary sex organs are of two types. They are accessory ducts and accessory glands. These are the secondary sex organs. These secondary sex organs are also known as accessory organs. And the third, external genitalia, which is the penis. These are the organs or parts of male reproductive system. And now we can see the primary sex organ, testis, in detail. The primary sex organ, testis. See, have you noticed the spelling of testis? See, testis can be written as T-E-S-T-E-S and T-E-S-T-I-S. What is the difference between these two spelling? Have you noticed that? So, this is the plural form. That means paired structure. And this is singular. The singular form is also known as testicle. So, two testicles form the testis. Is it clear? Now we can see the points, main points of testis. First point. See, testis is a small paired ovular structure. It is a paired oval-shaped structure. And this testis is also known as male gonads. This is known as male gonads. Male gonads, what is the meaning of gonads? Gonads means organ which produce gamete. Organ which produce gamete in female is a female gonad. Here, the organ which produce gamete, which is a testis. Okay. So, this is male gonad. And the third point is, these testes are responsible for the production of male gamete and male sex hormone. Produce male gamete as well as male sex hormone. See, which is the male gamete? Sperm. Which is the male sex hormone? It is testosterone. Testosterone is the male sex hormone. So, the function of testis is to produce male gamete and a male sex hormone. And next point is, this testis or paired structure located outside the abdomen. Located outside the abdomen. Abdominal cavity, outside the abdomen or abdominal cavity. and it enclosed in scrotum, enclosed inside the scrotum. The testis enclosed inside the scrotum. Scrotum we can see in detail. So before that, let's see once more. Testis is a primary sex organ, and these are paired oval shaped structure, and these are also known as male gonads, as it produces gamete, and the function of testis is to produce male gametes such as sperm and male sex hormones such as testosterone, and it is located outside the abdomen, and the testis enclosed inside the scrotum. And now we can see this point in detail. What is scrotum? Scrotum is a pouch-like structure. So, scrotum. It is a pouch-like structure, and it is made up of thin skin and muscle layers. And this scrotum acts as a thermoregulator. So that is, as I told you, the sperm is secreted or produced by the testis. The testis require a low temperature to produce sperm. That means the sperm production require a low temperature than the normal body temperature. And being outside the abdomen, the scrotum maintain a low temperature, and it acts as a thermoregulator to produce the sperm by the testis. Is it clear? And it is located outside the abdomen. Located outside the abdomen. See, being outside the abdomen, it can maintain low temperature. That means 2 to 2.5 degrees Celsius. At this low temperature only, the testis can produce sperm. And now we can see the testis, a rough diagram. Suppose. So this is the two sacs or pouches. So these two sacs or compartments are separated by a partition or a thin membrane which is known as scrotal septum. So the scrotal septum separate these two sacs, and each sac hold one testis. Okay, each sac hold one testis. Have you noticed that? See, one testicle. So this is a testicle and another testicle. So one testicle is little lower than the other. So this is lower than the other. And this is normally to prevent any squeezing. If any pressure, external pressure is applied, so it can prevent the squeezing. That's why one testicle is little lower than the other. And that's all about the scrotum. Let's see once more. Scrotum is a pouch-like structure made of skin and muscle layers, and it acts as a thermoregulator by providing an optimal temperature to the testis for the production of sperm, and it is located outside the abdomen. Being outside the abdomen, it can maintain a low temperature that is enough to produce sperm by the testis, and the two sacs of the scrotum is separated by a thin membrane which is known as scrotal septum, and one testicle is lower than the other to prevent the squeezing if any external pressure is applied. Thank you.